So, what can possibly go wrong if I go out on the internet? Wait, no, why? Why does this exist? Or rather, why does this exist like this? Hello, it's me, D, and yeah, you saw and heard everything correctly. One of the DreamWorks' best animated films has been turned into a crappy and dark sequel in the form of a TV series, and even more. They're making a full-blown sequel called MegaMind 2. Hold on. What the hell is this? What kind of sequel is this? Hey, DreamWorks, is that really you? Are you guys the same DreamWorks that made Puss in Boots 2 and now you're in the same room with me? Huh? Just so you understand what we see before our eyes, MegaMind 2 is a direct, deceitful, and strange manipulation of your audience's trust. You don't have to be a child to notice that the quality has not only decreased, but everything about MegaMind 2 looks like some kind of a surrealism. MegaMind versus the Legion of Doom or whatever they're called. It looks like a crappy game or whatever. And oh my god, the jokes about this disaster are the funniest thing, unlike the MegaMind 2 itself. So, why when I look at his face, and all of them, why when I look at his face, I see his pain? They stole his soul! And let me guess, they will also throw it in some kind of a streaming service, right? Yes, they did it! Would you look at that? How much longer can they kill the ideas of movies in favor of streaming services? Why the hell did they even make the MegaMind and shove it into some kind of a damn peacock or whatever it's called? So yeah, let's discuss the extent of my indignation and why I'm so outraged that MegaMind is coming back as some tasteless TV series and a whole movie. Do you guys remember how all our conversations about the continuation of all cartoons start? They always start the same way! I understand that those who are happy just with the continuation, it's always nice to get a greeting from the past. Well, I mean, like, something you like comes back and evokes feelings from 10 years ago or even more. For some, it's just warm memories, but for others, it's a sudden return to childhood and euphoria from nostalgia. However, in the modern world, all this exists with a strange risk of complete disappointment. Many Star Wars fans were completely disappointed in their favorite franchise after Disney bought it and repeatedly, let's just say, abused it. And someone didn't even have any expectations for Puss in Boots 2. Never even waited for it, and it turned out to be a masterpiece of recent years in animation. Yeah, we will often remember Puss in Boots 2, especially since MegaMind and Puss in Boots 2 belong to the same studio, DreamWorks. So comparing it to their own work is even a kind of a fat irony. As for the MegaMind 2 and its miserable TV series, which we will definitely consider upon its release, did you know that Disney and DreamWorks 2 are currently deceiving viewers by creating the illusion of a sequel to the animated film? So just think about it. They announced that MegaMind 2 is coming out, but it turns out that the film will not be released in theaters. Furthermore, MegaMind 2, where he will fight some idiots, is most likely not even a movie, with its poor graphics. It's simply a big opening episode of a series that was announced long before MegaMind 2. Do you understand what you just heard? It's all a massive manipulation to attract viewers to watch the movie, only to find out that they want to hook them on a series released on a damn platform, Peacock. Oh, how disgraceful and deceitful! This can be easily understood, but the average viewer should not expect to be deceived. Why is DreamWorks doing such nonsense? Recently, I watched the movie Spirit's Telling of the Cimarron. Maybe some will remember it. That's a DreamWorks classic. And it was so great that sometimes you can confuse it with Disney classics. The incredibly complex animation of horses in traditional 2D animation amazed me. When I realized how many hand-drawn 2D horses were there, I was horrified because animating a horse is one of the most challenging tasks for an animator. And do you know how many similar things came out, breaking the logic of the world and the original work, creating some horseback riding girls, races, and other crap? It's just pathetic. At first I had a feeling that DreamWorks sold the rights to Spirit to someone, and they released some crap, but no! This is entirely their work! One of the most magnificent animated films with a deep meaning of true freedom, and even a horse understands it. They just reduced it to a mediocre level about just riding a horse. But let's get back to MegaMind 2, which everyone on the internet has already dubbed mega failure. Oh, it's so hilarious to watch their opening trailer, where they mixed frames from the original movie, thinking that no one would even notice. Oh dear lord. It's evident to everyone that they lack budget. But how amusingly they try to hide it, and I don't even know how to explain it. Of course the quality has dropped because there is not enough money, but why do I feel like my soul is being sucked out of me when I look at these models? But then in the trailer, when the Doom Syndicate appears or whatever they're called, oh god, at first I thought it was just a joke. I've never seen such a caricatured individuals. There's some strange lighting guys, a stone dude, a skin from Fortnite, and Bon Voyage who ran away from the Incredibles. Stop! Stop it! I mean, why Despicable Me steal Jack Jack and MegaMind stole Bon Voyage? Disney and Pixar, who is currently running you, huh? Answer me! Your family from Incredibles is running away from you! Do something! And the main highlight is the movie poster. It's such a tasteless thing as usual. The MegaMind sucks the soul with its gaze, and the Syndicate just looks like a random freaks placed in a meme. Like this against that! And people on the internet noticed it and started inserting anyone, and yes, it just works like that! Everything is so bad that the original poster looks like one of the hundreds of the same jokes. And they also create new partners for the main character, even though they already have a sidekick. Why do they create a character whose archetype they already have? Oh my god, they're so predictable. They follow such a standard guideline, as if there is no originality or, I don't know, imagination or something. Based on everything said, remember that all of this just a huge scam to lure people into streaming, right? Like, here's the second part. Come and pay and you watch the huge series and here comes the whole new series. And you know how it's called? MegaMind Rules. Well, ruling, you get it. Oh my god, what a nonsense. It used to be called MegaMind. A guide on how to protect your city, or a manual on city defense, and before, the title was at least a reference to a short film called almost exactly the same. It was just a guide on how to destroy your city. MegaMind fans probably saw it. It's actually not bad and it looks like an addition to the original. Like one of MegaMind's old inventions, when he was still a villain, resisting him when he was already a hero, so to speak. The hero fights against himself in the past. But it's a short film. Unexpected program interruption! But while I was making this video, it turned out that MegaMind 2 is out, and I could just give up and release the video like that, but can I do that? So, for the first time in history, okay, never mind, you get 2 videos for the price of 1. That's how democratic we are, so make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Be active and definitely click on the links in the description in solidarity with our democratic approach. And to not keep you here forever, because it will be an eternal suffering, let's go a little more briefly, but talk about the main course, if you don't mind. So MegaMind and the Syndicate of Doom, by the way, notice they removed the word 2. They don't even try to promote it as a sequel anymore. How funny! Why did they hint at it at the beginning as the second part, and now they don't? What a delight! And yes, we haven't strayed far from the truth, only predicting what the movie would be like. It's disgusting! If we were to title it, it would simply be the death of any art in favor of trends, like something new, youthful hype, which manifests in this helper of the main hero, Keiko Morita, or whatever her name is. Jumping right into the screen as if violating my personal space, the new micro-heroine assisting MegaMind to cater to young viewers so they can associate themselves with her. How infuriating! I hate it! She has trends, hashtags, millions of followers who watch her MegaMind streams, and oh my god, why I'm watching this? Why? Why? But you know what's even more offensive? It's an utterly dry work without a drop of interest in itself. No, really, as if no one, absolutely no one wanted to do it, but they were forced to. You'll fall asleep while watching this production. It's boring, it's tasteless, as if you ate a sandwich but can only feel some semblance of food, mass, biomass, you know. And this is cinematic mass. There is nothing there. That's how MegaMind 2 feels. It's like nobody was interested in making it. And I have a question. How? How did a movie that had one of the best villain deconstructions in the animation industry turn into something less interesting than a Boss Baby? And at least I could bomb that one because of the film's persistence for moms who make money for the cinema, seeing little ones doing little things there. And what is this? Looking at it, I wonder if it would have been better if MegaMind never had a sequel. I don't know if this is better this way than this tasteless, colorless imitation because it doesn't evoke any emotions. Let's take a closer look at the action in this movie. From the very beginning, the MegaMind softly hissed that we'd be better off running outside than watching this. And right after, for those who didn't understand what hell awaits us, it starts showing scenes from the first MegaMind. It's been almost 15 years and everything has deteriorated in terms of quality, right? And it reminds us of a good old days, rubbing salt into the wounds. And this continues for the several minutes. And then MegaMind 2 begins, MegaMind versus the Syndicate of Doom. God, it even sounds terrible. What Syndicate? Why should I care? I don't know. I still call them names during the video like Dumbos, Rock Syndicate, Eat It Syndicate, because why should I even remember their names? I don't even remember them even when they call themselves that. Let alone, why should I remember anything in an animated film that looks like a random episode, I don't know, from Penguins of Madagascar? And those penguins by Nickelodeon were really hilarious, funny, and didn't claim to be a masterpiece. They were just for fun. But this? What is this? They're just gangsters dressed as a goldfish, I don't know. And symbolizing the total stupidity and lack of interest in anyone in the production during the battle. With fishermen from the aquarium, a shark breaks free, and the damn YouTube video reminds us that the great white shark simply refuses to live in captivity. To get enough oxygen, it must constantly swim forward, and for its size, a lot of oxygen is required. Even the largest aquarium in the world cannot provide enough space for a 6-meter shark to roam. Oh my god, this is just the beginning of an animated film. Everything I'm saying now is just how deep in the shit we've ended up. And by the way, where did all those brainbots go? They would have solved all the problems in this animated movie. Well, the problems for the heroes in this animated film. By the way, a favorite thing in such works is character teleportation. In a second, these fishermen teleport into a damn tank standing about 300 meters away from the door that MegaMind just ran out of. Oh lord, how everyone didn't give a damn about this animated film, it just hurts me! And then there's a scene on the level of children's cartoon rated 6+. The MegaMind throws a cube right into the barrel of the tank from which a strong stream of water was just flowing, enough to throw the hero several dozen meters away, right into the tank of operator's room. Wait, they were just shooting water from where they were sitting. Were they spitting or... I don't want to continue this joke, but I think you get how bad everything is. Logic has left the animated film. It's not here. Later, the city will fall down like in Avengers Age of Ultron. Here's no logic or even physics. It's lost. And the characters, at such a speed when the damn city is falling down, don't fly up. Do you understand? Everything is so bad that even if we try to analyze MegaMind 2 in detail, the review will last an eternity. Oh god, this seems even worse than the dragons from the parallel reality of How to Train Your Dragon that also came out on this streaming service Peacock. Now, it seems we found out the main source, the breeding ground of the hell on earth. Everything that comes out of here is doomed to be trash and horror, flying on the wings of misery. So I guess I'll keep silent about the rest of the show's jokes. Even the contrived conflict between the sidekick and the MegaMind that they seem to have already resolved in the first part much faster without any drama. Rather, let's go back to when Roxanne reported on the heroics of MegaMind and she was approached by her, our new main character, who will annoy me throughout the whole movie and the whole damn series, which also came out. Keiko, Kiko, whoever she is, I don't know. Not only does she look like a little girl with the face of a 25-year-old woman, she also embodies all these cliches of a trendy young heroes, helping the main character of another cartoon. All these classic new characters are literally crammed into the plot, demonstrating how important and significant they are, with the skills and abilities of a new generation, essentially bypassing our old characters. She has more followers than viewers of Roxanne's news. She's supposed to be tech-savvy almost better than MegaMind. Why am I watching this? Am I watching a show about her or the MegaMind? Why should I be interested in her? Her whole essence is to be someone that little kids could associate themselves with. That's why they make her relatable. How cool she is at her, I don't know, 12-year-old fan club of MegaMind, internet, likes, TikTok, millions of subscribers on the stream, 500,000 people are watching her stream at once. Oh my god, these kids who you're targeting are not watching. It's a 20-year-old adults who are hurting to see what you've done to the MegaMind. In the show's intro, she doesn't even have personal boundaries. She invades the screen so much that it scares me, especially if you pause it on the frame. I feel like it's a classic teaser for some video. Seriously, look at this. Kultas, if you're watching this, take this face and put it on your second channel as a teaser. It'll be just perfect.
I'm also your new social media manager, streaming content creator, and image consultant.
We haven't even started reviewing the plot of the cartoon yet, and I'm physically hurt already. And when we finally get to the syndicate, who knows who they are? Just so we don't give a damn about them, they start calling each other names like in a school roll call. Of course, as if we don't care who they are. In general, their essence won't change much from what I voiced earlier at the beginning of the video. Their names still won't tell you anything, they're literally character functions. Then the villains escape, the effects is killing me, and honestly, I don't feel any emotions anymore.
I can't move!
I repeated this and it physically hurts me, so I'll just repeat it again. And then this gang comes to the MegaMind, everything becomes like a children's morning performance. And I think the MegaMind pretends to be a hero just to betray Metrocity later. Then the cartoon starts contradicting itself. First, Roxanne is surprised that the Mega Dork is somehow connected to the Doom Syndicate. Then the Mega Jerk shows a recording of himself committing crimes with villains. And you know why it contradicts itself? Because it seemed like the MegaMind always kidnapped Roxanne, and she was always a journalist. so she should know everything about the MegaMind. I see no point in watching further. It's so bad that the cartoon stumbles not only visually, but logically in every centimeter of its runtime. Then this cat and mouse game begins, where the MegaMind cannot admit that he is a hero. Starts helping the syndicate of idiots, causing havoc in the city, then a hardcore dance on the dance floor, and 40 minutes of the cartoon has already passed and I still don't understand why I'm watching this and why the short film that came out many years ago was 200 times better than the MegaMind sequel, MegaMind vs. the Doom Syndicate. Oh my god! By the way, do you know where the sidekick spends the whole movie? Well, I'm not talking about him, right? Well, he just got offended by the MegaMind and goes somewhere because, as I said, he got offended by the MegaMind because he doesn't see him as a friend or a sidekick or whatever. So this sidekick just ran away to make some donuts for the whole damn movie. He's there almost the entire movie and only comes out at the end to help in the action. And the best scene of all of this crap, this little idiot, the biggest fan of MegaMind, who knows absolutely everything about him, but for a second, literally on the sidewalk, she realized that the huge gorilla with the fish on his head is the sidekick, who was just standing with his back turned, and she hits him with this bat and goes like, "Oops, I didn't know it was you." It disgusts me so much, I can't even, oh my god, why? Why? In the end, it's all boring and shitty as everything you've seen before. They even copy Avengers Age of Ultron with the city lifting off into space. But they save everyone at the last moment, and yes, they ignore all the gimmicks of the MegaMind, his entire arsenal. Of course, it's understandable that they borrowed it from the short film, but they themselves said that the MegaMind became a hero only 3 days ago, so 3 days ago for the character was the first part. Then the question is, where's the power cannon of Metro Man? Where are the Brainbot's army that could easily defeat any enemies of the Megadork in this movie, and no one would stop him? And in the end, they end up with shit, literally, shitting on the screen. Weren't you expecting toilet humor from the MegaMind? The great deconstruction of a superhero genre, huh? I think so. And the movie ends literally like that. The end. And then, no, not the end. Go watch the series on Peacock, where the MegaMind will face the teacher who taught him everything. Like a brain in a jar. Oh my god, how bad everything is. How boring everything is. How stupid everything is. It's disgusting. It's not MegaMind 2. I just lose the ability to speak. How they wasted so many opportunities to mock Marvel, DC, the whole superhero genre because that was the point of the MegaMind. To mock them all. And still be the same cool deconstruction of superheroics as before. In other words, in the end, all that remains is mega sadness. But the main anger is not the plot, not the graphics, not the logic, not in the overall crappiness and tastelessness of what is happening. It is how hypocritical it all looks. Do you understand the kind of reaction a fan who loved the cartoon long ago will have when they tell you this is MegaMind 2 and throw some junk at you on Peacock? Go watch the series later. How should I react to this? And after its release, they all act like they forgot how they boasted about it being a continuation of the same legendary cartoon project. Oh my god, but we'll continue to enjoy truly good things. Well, for example, the 4th final season of Wakfu has started airing. That's what we're definitely watching. I recommend it to you as well, so like, subscribe, and I see you guys in the next one.